lukewarm Christian, I really feel like God has called you to preach and to connect with lukewarm Christians. Like, what would you say to those kind of people?
Firstly, that we have to be aware that lukewarm Christians will not inherit the kingdom of heaven, and you can't just believe in God and expect to inherit the kingdom of heaven and all of the goodness that the Lord has for you. It's really easy to want to live this life that the world has, and it's really easy to fall into that temptation. But the biggest thing that I would say is that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He hates you. He doesn't want you to have everything that the Lord has for you. You can experience and encounter true love and freedom in the Lord that is not just this life of like, oh, I'm a Christian and I'm religious. It's like, no, he has a lot for you. He has so much more than just a title of your religion. My best advice is to literally ask the Lord for the fear of the Lord, and that he would truly convict you of every single thing, every sin that you are doing. You don't know when you're going to die. You don't know when Jesus is going to come back. And when he does, or if you were to die, are you going to go to hell, or are you going to go to heaven? And obviously that's where it all changed for me, is realizing like I was going to go to hell as a lukewarm Christian. Like that's where I was going to be, because I knew of the goodness of the Lord, and I chose the ways of the world and the things that the enemy had. The best thing that I've ever done is allow the Lord to remove sin from my life. And it's not to say that I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I just want to tell you that you cannot live both ways. You cannot live with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You have to be fully in for Jesus, otherwise you will perish. And I don't want to scare people away from the Lord, but I know that it's the truth. It's like the fact of the matter is like we can't live for the world and for Jesus. And I feel like if you had a real revelation of the fullness of Jesus Christ, you would no longer care for the world. You would only want to live for him. You would only want to do everything that he has for you. And since coming to Christ, like my life has never been better. And obviously there are trials, but truthfully, like the purpose, the love, the freedom, and just the joy and the peace that he offers is way better than when I was living in the world, drinking, anxious, have no purpose, and got to hook up with guys and get drunk. Like that was all that I had going for me. And I would say, don't waste any more time. Don't wait another day, but simply just ask him to really, really come into your life and show you convict you of the things that you're doing that aren't of him, and to reveal the revelation of the fullness of Jesus Christ. Not just who you think he is, not who you read he is, not who you're told he is, but who he really is. Because giving your life to the Lord and being fully for him is like the best thing you'll ever do.